shefo nyina akwaba sonko fambra showdown jumedie so Kumasi online TV Thick TV and our face on the friends of Ken TV and the kwada and sama hodra echegudi ekwoso ye man mu nyina no e na maboabo no a mede eba be so mo se showdown jumedie. Unfortunately as a 8 minutes apa your time in hoda bia meka chem se showdown there exactly 2 to 4 and then so she 2 now we nya notification and no nche se na ya se one wo meduma Monday to Friday be ensure to we abo daddy day nyina na meba betena se na mede o man Ghana ho nsensama hodo na aba be so mo and then dey kan make sure so be subscribe to the channel where dey me wa share video ama onwe bi ono show wo so dey ma obi for na comment section na se no sade abrani abrabia me ne mo ade dwuma no metuja no wa ha na onso wato dey afa comment section na se e dey ama me enter se me sorry jubedie no so no comment ahodo e beba nyina no meto me bo na makenkan ni nyina no e dey ama mo mbre ko ne ni me so no communicators beba betena se na nsoma etwegu ye man Ghana no ya twetwe nkomo e dey afa on sa so na hana 80p sama ahodo aba won krata ni mu no hyane so se ono so beba betena se no wato ne bo apese ni nyina mu e dey ama ye me ametena James jumedie ya sommo mede ene nana ya se wanjime ko bia da Roma ena ne matena siam di jumedie so eba besomo eye Dennis garage ka bia wo pa to bia no se ye Tacoma se ye VA se ye Lexus ne de keka ho nyina no wo be pie mo o ma so ya eyade bi wo ho no Mondays akosi Saturdays anopa akosi enwumbre nyina no wo mo eye available wo mo cars ne so de tiapo inside the creation no just bia engine no woni ade nyina no bibia ye kama nkasa entiska nkoto ade fon otiska na wato papa preko 0550623377 and Dennis garage in phone number betumi afra wo na ka wo pe no wo mo edibi ama saso and a police ban for so aso mase agesende no meri jumedie eso mo mo so se menka nche o se mo amusisi nyina no emu etutu wa wechi nkase no emu tutu wa wontumi nya wo hwe no wa wontumi ntini wo mu wa wo nan wudi sifo ma na agese wo so wudi enemu wie wa nkasa weda ya shase agesa no yenyu eba enesa mo agese du anadwo a wo be bra sa na obetumi ada no wonya police ban ni bia wo de massage now the da acha 5-10 minutes ubetumi ada nkasa mo amu obi memu ni ade nyina no open dodo na me pacho wo frame pedifon kwa dia country bia da wo bia no mbetumi package ne kama na wo mo ede abrel open dodo etu akopie mo misi herbal center mrom Kumasi ubetumi afresh 0244582993 na onu wo mo atwetwe enkomo ukopie mo chemist shop na say ni pharmaceutical shop bia so a obenya police bam ni bi e wo honom na wato me say mo mbre no mira and day in Maboabo no amidi nyina no eba beso mo se showdown jumedi endo ada metena se amedi showdown jumedi so mo na me ka kire mo se eye Kantanka ebusuekuo no kame akwa yes I think say next month impo na Kantanka free mu no obenya 1 year and nankasa abireke ye bedi na feda ne sa na so sabre ya me no ka se papa egusu aja so wo she fridge mu a adeche ni ade sabia sama hodo na na ebo baba eno ada metena se press conference ne ba Akofena aja se nde Kantanka ebewu no ne we la wo tro ye ede to honom no se ontiase bioma Kantanka na enye ebusuani nyina eja Kantanka na enhwe ne bibia so emfa ma ne ade no nra Kantanka ne ba ya Akofena obeye press conference ne ade challenge ne nuaba lawyer Adwoa Sarfo se ade asade Adwoa Sarfo enya ya bill boss ne ade akeka se ne papa wuo na wewu ne nyame yadoma on the 30th and 31st of this month na eye no eba so no ono ne tiemu aka che Ghana for se enya de eye ne beba so ne na eye no abaso echina na waka ni semwie ya na Adwoa Sarfo so be so na Adwoa Sarfo se Akofena monto na asemgu Akofena de sende na no one de enumdwane ade na jeseye ne de Akofena tumi nkyere wo bia wo krom ha was 1 week in the same thing Akofena ye wo ye dede po ye na hwekọ wi echi a wono Adwoa Sarfo ni nuano me kae aka no wo me de wo na si fo ma wo me ye 1 week no Akofena de abusuafo nkade ebetena mum ma 1 week ye successful in the said ye Akofena ni abre wo be press conference ye ne maso no o kama Ghana fo nyina atiase se eye no ebeba so na no ade achasa Akofena hwe de abusua na ye press conference no wo mo de nsem bi etu dwa se Adwoa Sarfo se so obeja Kantanka ne body ni mu ede ama wo mo a wo boka 3.7 million Ghana cedis a wo de quantity sika no mu a eye 37 billion ebusua enye sika ketwa Akofena raise a lot of issues about it say eye kura ye nyamba so 37 7 billion dia Adwoa Sarfo konya sika ne free him fa wo be ka che wo mo se bi fa na wo be gya papa ne mu di ama wo mo no agye se wo matua sa sika no emre bi atwom so issues we sha ase rezi e kopie mu wo court no court ema yeti ase se ebre Kantanka eba beda ne benkum so no o ka kire eye ne last testament anasa ne last will or chode to honom wo kire se enne wonte asibioma nipa wonjina enye na eyiye so eya Akofena nti na ka wo mo hwe ne masanka Adwoa Sarfo behwe gya Kantanka body no ede ama Akofena na afe no eye ho hyehye ne ade nyina no wetumi ede atudwa na Ghana fo nyina no ahwe etumi atebe na so Adwoa Sarfo yeso waje papa mu di akata na ni ase fitibra papa de wu ye bese ne de ye buhia mena mo ka se Kantanka ebuhia kuo no a wo mu di eye Akofena yechi wo mo kire se wo mu nim bebi a papa mu wo se papa ni tiri wu ye twitwa se papa ye twitwa ne more se papa ne si ahye se papa ne se ayedai wo mu nim bebi a se papa de dentinka wo mu de asumdwe na wo mu penti asumdwe a wo mu pe no anka Adwoa Sarfo mpo enchire wo mu se Kantanka eda transmission anase Kantanka oda mogwe Kantanka eda hase anase Kantanka yele nafa bebi se de be yanka ebuhua ni mpo wo mu de wo mani mienu ebehu na so up to end day ya me no mo ka se Kantanka mu no eyade Akofena ene ebuhua nka na kire se wo mu nim bebi eda enne nyame yado mo mu kopie mu wo court na wo mu kopie mu wo court no Akofena se na wo hwe nim se injunction ebeba beto eye Kantanka ene Adwoa Sarfo eyiye ya wo mo so wo mo ba be yehwi nyame yadom ema court e de 10 days ato so aje se nyame yadom 30th 31st se de na Adwoa Sarfo aye be board a chiche invitation card ya de nyina se eyiye ne ba be koso no eyiye no entumi emma so na according to Akofena de o say ni nyankopon na akasa ama no onim se nkunimdie ne de eyo no ane de yenkwa na yenkohwe ensana hodro agyesende na koso wo court a Kantanka ebuhwekuo wo mo body ba ko nipa wewu agya wa yehwe sabre osanko musie ne so no ada ne twema mentwe ne yehwe asem ekoso hodro ne nyina no evemra sisia.
In relation to Apostle Adwoa Sarfo's estate, yes. So we came to court today, and then we came to court for an interim injunction, and gratefully the court has granted our prayer that the Honorable Adwoa Sarfo has been injuncted from proceeding with organization of the funeral, yes, and then the burial as well, yes, for a period of 10 days. It's an interim injunction for a period of 10 days. So as it stands now, she has been injuncted from proceeding with the funeral. So that's it.
Kumasi Online.
Okay.
Congratulations. Why you ning na na? Why you ning na? Yamina dinku, yamina dinku. Sure. Okay, Matheus. Asa, nani dinku ni? Madam mami paso. Yeah.
Ebusia na chese ende day die course so ewo court ena Kantanka ebusuakuo no wo lawyer acheche ni nyina mu ede amaye nti this time ne die court akasa so de eye final na Kantanka na eyeye wasanka ba so on the 30th and 31st of this month no unfortunately entumi emba so ba megusu ati he Adwoa Sarfo de said Akofena beka enu ade obe challenge no ye hwe se obekoso a challenge court no ye lawyer ni so na minim se wonim niema bi say I'm not sure say obeye bibia be breachi the last year ne father's last will what die in the edema enu adametena se me ka se bi say as asana kan minim se eja efrim a eye busua onipa bi efrim kura na menka ne sa eye busua anka mampo de anka yasade ne se ye beto adaka na ye di esie ye papa but I don't really know ni enti a Adwoa Sarfo waje agire mu a wo ba kukudurofo ne ade a opese wono a eye bibia esie ne papa na papa ne so wele so odan ne di no anya hwe no we all know say Adwoa Sarfo etumi respecting the father's role mo na mo pray ye ne yenko kan wele ni yenko kan wele wo court o yenko kan wo court na ekopie wo court a wo mko kan we no enti this time mo mekopie wo court na mo akọ kan we na papa no a kire say ofiri ma eye wo nua be ma Akofena na enya mo papa mo nua be ma Akofena na enhyensie na why is Adwoa Sarfo trying to do skirmishes about this whole issue but me who ni interview bi organte ya no training nsemu say papa ne so da wo ba be wu no eson ensema papa ne ka kire no but say when kwa de busia since there is no evidence baby en hono ma be kwa akogina obeka say papa ba be film no ka say the chair na so ka say the chair wo bi abeji edi de ne will wo sure the two honom the man na lawyer for say wo ni honom a wo mu ndi so no eno na wo bi abe yusu nti Adwoa Sarfo de ka men kwa de anka wonto bibi engu na omma oni ni nuanom nyina no wo mo nka wo mo humbom no wo mo hwe kwan a wo befa so a wo mo betumi akata wo mo papa echi ye sansa papa e wa bobra papa wa bobre nipa wa boa wa mo nenhwale nso de meka ne say the whole world impo no most of the countries so be kɔ honom no na ne sorry wo most of the countries this time mo ba be ma sa de we timi wa ka me we sese e de ba be say papa ne legacy a obeja ye ewasasi so ana I am not sure say mo be say mo begu mo papa ni mu nanim asentene you people should do the right thing na the cheni ade se bi ansensem ne de ye adoso ane sa me to asem ne so e de amamo de a ma me fo mu nkopie mu ewo Techima North sa me de mo kopie mu Techima North a ewiase mu pa de abuhwe de bia me kasa asem we say MPP ni NDC wo hu se obi anka ye Ghana fo kro ya ye nya ye beka wo masem MPP ba be ma entroning dada nom de be wi Ghana for NDC so ba be ma the same thing NDC before say ye kwa to 2024 ba ye nyina ye beka ye man pani excellency John Dramani Mahama waka che Ghana for nyina say MPP wa be mu aduane anu ode ma school for no eye aduane aje say enya comment ono nyame ye adom na so obanko ade a obe make sure say ebusia e teacher for de ade nyina no or the sika be headmaster sa or the sika headmaster sa watch headmaster ne say onko ha onfa ha onra ha onti ha nentwinam onkoto aponchenam onkoto akokɔ nam onkoto ne ade nyina emfam be ma school for said ya man pani ka asam ni ntino eto awufo bebre na akoma so eto teacher for bebre na akoma so ma wo mu di kokromoti no ekoto abade ba NDC amanyoko afi NDC ba ya ebushia adane samche which is them sra mu fa aduane ni bi emfa toto so emfa mame na se aduane ye ebushia wo mu display ewo TV shui okopia mu wa krobo nursing training a chese ewo Techima North a nurse fu a ewo honom na ebushia wo maduane a wo mu dinie a nurse for wo ko school a yase per semester they pay over 1,700 Ghana cedis as school feeding nko a yase kane no nanka anya hwempo no nanka ye feed wo mo 3 times a day yama wo mo breakfast yama wo mo lunch na afe no yama wo mo supper but this time no breakfast na ye yidi efiri honum lunch na sure wo mo be kwa akodi age se 3 pm na wo mo di lunch 3 pm wi a wo mo be di supper age se 9 pm
Kumasi online
eduane a kwabrani etue school fees a yede ma no ebuhye bi na da TV so na sebi imperifo fancha me jam wa na sebi me kraman po da fie mpo no me de se aduane we be feedi no se aduane ye da kasafoni hwi me de be feedi no obi abobra tue school fees obi wo hono ma wo mienu wo miensa obe tue school fees ni bi 1,700 na mo be man aduane a sausage as sausage ne sayane o sausage ne sayachi o sausage ne yaye ne den o sa aduane we ye aduane a ye de manipa sa aduane we ye aduane a ye de ma esukufo ana na wo hwe waache na menim se ewrade ewiase mompa de emobo wo hwe waache na se eyenkwan na gu hu se ye froye na gu hu se ye deben na di gu hu ye se ye friend sauce enti kwabra ni 2700 na oba besi asabi na nufu abubu asabi ni bebi nsu afuku ha wo tebri maduane we de mana efe kama na enam sanya ma we ye kokoshu ni ntino sukunkwala no eti wom hugu montense principal any day na wo school ni mu no oye niema bi a wo mani nche ho eniema bi koso asaniema na ekoso no enhye nkran enam anu shu ntino they are expecting say anya hwe no Ministry of Health and a health minister minta kando anka principal ya de no abre wo mo okrobo midwifery and nursing training dem and be anka yenyi ni free ho because eniema wo ye no emmoa wo mo at the same time yes suku ho no mo GPA e was said that 1.5 and your GPA kura be that 1.5 na anya hwempo no wotumi etena se wo betro receipt licensure examination no principal ni dey ni se want ase da Emma nkwale yi ntro in fact said ye nkwale ye sifa kasa no eya areho mobo because nkwala no who say wo ma bre se wo ma me no papa ebetiti wo mo moje anim akaso wo de wo ko school eya na nya easy na de eya areho sa ye mobo wo sa asem we nyina mu say kwabra ne kura be ko school be wie mporebusia se be ya ye be posti wo mo poso ya asem se be ya ye be posti wo mu pono eno so kra ya asem ene sukunkole ya no dem sukunkole eti ni suo nebuhia sukunkole ya wo mu ti wo mu hugu monten se wo mu ye demonstration ni ene a police fo insuo hwewa kase hwewa kase petem so a police fo yi wo ma kumemu abrunkole ya wo mu ye demonstration ni enkola ni sem nyina ni se ye nya police fo de boni o a police for no yen kasenti a wo mo na I have seen a lot of videos kra na ebre wo mo share demonstration na simple na a police for no kra bo wo mo ho bai afia busua ye nim de si ye nim de ba ye all of a sudden a police for na atwo sinkola issue a tese de wo mesifo ebrim wo mo no enya asam ketwa ye hwe videos ni bi enfamra sisia
yankwa bola na be ma ni di moto king I have say young plan chibolet and thing or people our school. I'm not sure there were cleaners. They're cleaner. They're treated as slaves.
Wow.
My chest school fees almost 4,000. They're not be freedom. So students any right. Okay, sir, and go back here. Just analyze the BBR. They're not there no kasa.
Yes, wow. No. Yes, well, what's your nearby way? The one policy for Abu Yaba cannot ask him. And Palamaiwa, what we demonstration was in Yemu, what we without weapon there. But Yemi Abana, some of us, a class of Musabi, what would Jessica? No, Jessica, no, Maswa. No, Omukana, some more bomb there. I think it's very bad. This is very bad. So that is why we are calling the health minister. Honorable Parliamentary Kando, you are the health minister. Minister, please, kindly intervene with this. You can have personal time. Airtime. And see, one man please, I'm raising genuine issues. And some of the issues being raised. No new principal, no class. These are some of the things. And then you can turn it. You can also turn it as well. I mean, the team must go. The team must go. The team must go. Jesus, yes. Because, yes. You see, these are the names of nations, and these are the people. What was the name of our school? And it's a help me, sir, please. Mama, if I'm from home, and someone who can wait, and not Basamasabian or Boy, they are peaceful. They are harmless people. We can't put it here to me. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. They have complained bitterly. I mean, what are you complain to all the government authorities?
So many
And on the other hand, these are some of the things I work at.
they are so serious about it.
And they are pretty. So what do you want to me? Go. Serious. I'm using it start. So sad, you know. These are sad. These are some of the concerns. Now, our sister is even bad. A worrisome situation.
So, yeah, who's school is on Pasua?
Wow, look at that.
School is on Pasua. What are the principal? Class.
Yeah.
What are the principal?
Oh, what they are saying, the dean must go, the principal must go. Until then, open class. When in somewhere, a school for no aircraft. So, this is live. You're welcome to Tudor Media and the voice of Kantanka TV.
Demonstration school no abo police for Mahama yaboye. Na kan papa man ka yenye demonstration e ma yam bu students me me right because me try me fees. And who cheating me doesn't mean say me ama no. Because of that, all police abo me ama me pira. Baby e bedru na bedru.
Yeah, demonstration. Yeah, the free school. Ana eba. I know me say was say against it. And I say we are doing peaceful demonstration. Yeah. They say you want us to use force as if the demonstration is any right. All of the time we see here almost as almost to
online.
You are saying yes here. What you almost say inside in school. That's the reason you know
School bank.
It's my empty. I probably
but I don't see that reason bank you know who demonstrating.
I have our principal. Never be possible school no iron tempe. Ya drop petition several of man. On fear. She said on line dictatorship e won. That no dey school on. What she says and never final. On say you know never can be. And I see and we are doing like if she come we are not going to.
So mentioning Yoma Bako Mienu Miensa affect students.
Students they are 1,007 for feeding people. First, I is literally time. The first fever, what is them? One cash and slay. Why are you the coin? Some of catch and say, if you're not here, you're frame animal. I'm
Show me that. This is students protesting at Techima. They started from their school to Techima and the police is harassing them, shooting at them. They are running. If you look around, they are scattered all over. Some of them are still running and they don't know where to go. The police cars are many. They have arrested some of them. We don't know where they are taking them to go. I believe this is
online.
Law standard.
just krobo nursing training suku mo fra wo mo ewo ho no menrada inte sukokwa wo mo te ye e share wo mo principal no ene yakọ akwahwe ni nyina ba wutie ensama wo mo edi tudwa na eni enyan na in fact a police force wa mo hye nyame anim e sure oba besia ne kon e sure be ma mu pass in fact ye be kon de be sade enya kama a police for masedian ponise mo be boy ye ho ban woni short ni ani ade nyina akoso o enkola no they are in pains. We need to understand where they are coming from. Because how on earth say, obekwa go to 1,700 Ghana cedis per semester say, ye feeding fee. Na adie na wasi ye mamo 3 square meal a day, breakfast, lunch and supper. Na afe ye breakfast e free mu. Na lunch and supper eduane bi ebusia te se so fa eduane ni ngo shom na ma hwefo nche.
Must online.
Eduane ente se, wo bokra na se be wo kraman po wo fie no. Eduane ye da kasafoni so de be ma no. Eduane e da kasafoni so wajam akro wo fie po no wo de be ma na ena nya se bi eduane no kwa na eye fio. These children are paying for it. They are paying for it. It is one matena say ahwe niema ekoso wo sukuu ni mu na enya they have the right to voice out. They have the right to voice out. Why would you give obi be eduane we? Sausage no say yanio say den yo utumi ma obi ba bayre ne gas bayre miensa aden na yenua ma wo mo senior high school grade say no mo feed. If the government feels say this time we can no longer feed them, you tell them we can no longer feed you people. Sabani to be feed you you just speak to them. Na kwabrane was it previously na kaya won kwafo wo mo clinic school ni mu mayen. And na yene yedi ye kosworm ni ye kopia bola. Come on. Am I here to son ye maybe say show? I know say health minister you can do better. Sukun kwala Roma sorry prekope ankase wo mo ba beka wo mo eyade ha wo mo they need to have a sound environment wo mo de besua de it is an environment na wo say wonya de sua de say ho ye very noisy. How are you going to learn?
Kumasi online.
No ma bre we nyina fa we mu nyina mpo awie se be ya wo menya adwuma ye mpo so no ada na bo achi bidin bre we nyina achi o se be ya wo menya adwuma ye mpo no na nya asam ketwa health minister we dem srew fa nice fom na tie nkolesu na nsama wo mu di tudwa no eye ya ankasa Jan Isaac enso enareti ensama hodro na dem asompa FM video credits nkoma wo mu eche ni nsemu say ebra wo kopie mu wo hono ma che so ne nkola ne kasa ye no hu ase de ma bobo sukura na bisia ye mu ketwa eniema che se wo mu femu wo sukuu ni mu no enya asam ketwa atete ni ohawa wo mu fem e wo sukuu mu hono enya asam ketwa na wotie nsem a Jan Isaac di atudwa na ebisia ebaji wo nsem yentie sansem no emfemra sisiye
so no be mako nsia bi ane ya de hadene na wo matu na mo bi so mutu
Kumasi online
wo bi anya sem the question in ba ya na ye din for you ni bi kire ne hwe aduan na wo mu di no wo mo prison crowd ma wo mo mi yes so the nyame no ya ya ta ka mi cancer me pictures me de ma wo hwe nursing training for and kwadai na diane wo mu dia na si pin na se gwan ni sabia na
me ba so e diane ben na ya on tedi
se do kon na yele mama do kon bi obenya mo ko kitu na nam kran ka ho na se do kon do wanya ba ko na se mama mo ye tikitu bi bi tia plate ni so se bi tia ke to ba ko dia to so se e look at you say wo mu wo prisons and yes seven mo biane go mo ko wo ho ni se de mo mu mbere je se if you are not normally most than grandma mo ko me tell you anything because adiana de mo no and no which is first no we principal no mo mo diane 3 times a day but we buy you know was so mo 2 times sika mo mutu na no so no mutua and the quantity no and quality wo diane no e wo fam kura into mo every to me say mo ba di the same amount in there na say we ba ko fi ma yo diane no mo nya ni quality ba ma yen and so abaye bi asem fofo wo ho ya mia mani wo nyane no dia do kwase mini brother se de bien ma wo se tamo wa o kan man kura na kan man bunni o be reject enti e ada na e tan enu so achi
Kumasi online.
ko ka se entertainment so mo yo school ho mo mo chia entertainment film ke e na se bis but bo so me e ko bar 2 months ni o mo nya kwa entertainment e mo ba e to propose and ba na ka se principal they are not there for entertainment. They are not there for fun. It's all more entertainment to be. I'm not trying to see no. And for so many also. I don't know if I am when you want to catch or most entertainment. But so many say don't want money. But they are not there for fun. They are there to learn. And Ghana was a baby. And that's how they are new. Or Montiasia into almost and so much company and before and now they are who feel. I'm almost back academic standards. I never be cost academics now at time. And the TNS, a school for the actual. And the board, a call remarking. Remarking about your first woman. And the woman was a board near because of. And telephone do my bro. I know we have the woman Tiasia. And the woman call remarking and so to be half past here. You know, and a woman and tell there. It does not get to come issues me. Sir, dean of students in the academics. But we can check it up one day. If you move from material or class course, or this course, not as a son to a month. No, we do some class course. The German on Ghana for the and what we like is online. It has one more in the they go. I don't know what passing, but dean of students. Any academics na ya no ma ye reduce school scores no.
That me macho nyabo trauma me. That una wo ho dean of students no o ye hwan.
I found one the dean o me refer the ka na so I lawyer ka kre be say so lawyer. But all your bia or issues previous a yikra no e be dey o ti dey do ka set ya no ma. E se be ba e no ka si so ko set bu do mu ni pa dey no kwa me ni ama mo be. Ni dean na me refer ka one refer the ka na bia me san e di dean na ma.
Sure.
And you know, just say, okay, it's Lupa or my reason, and a dean of students in the academics, and the principal, so one issue called the war. I'm afraid of time. We have Mr. Time. I'm afraid of Mr. Time. And now, my manager just principal on the 100 of school management, what issue calls on farm management, and these two people know, so move forward. And the woman, I say, scores of crowds in my class course, think of 1 to 2
Hey,
no, my reduction on quality of feeling. If you cannot see another day, and also you have the having because what else was having. No, I pass here, no move to the bro. In the other about the issue, Cassiaba, a count, you know. And that is all I say. This time, Slipper bears 55. You see a moment to find exams.
I didn't try.
55. Southwest week as a lot of changes here. And NMC, so much moment to
Kumasi online.
Refer. And the almost to schools are coming.
Ebusia John Isaac and I yet in Semina Ba, a bravo copy mu, our Crobo Nursing Training College, and somehow drag as a Elcos was Shukumu Honomono, and a Watson a boy, a bonnet tofa, and my yenano, yet de yasun etumia TV, medical catcher, health minister, Minta Kano, say Yasrenankasa, often a night offensive from Naniama Elcoso, I was to good them one minano, on to me, Emma, and no Embra says, and the principal and Shukun Colana, so among pen and nam near me. Why any idea just say for criminals so mobile transfer na so be in free honoma na wo mu no e free honum e dia mayen meto asem ne so in fact e keka ko 2 weeks ni nipa wo trend e chairman Wontumi na enne yera Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan ni video bi ahase a circulate a that time na MPP amanyoko no wa be mu yera Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan de kokoba no odempa e de ma MPP for say de kwabra ne ko ye adwuma wa brochi no obre ohie ni bebra no tumito asase na afe MPP amanyoko yi wo machinchem nipa ne nsa ne ade nyina no eji nipa na asase de efre wo nsa no wo mo hwe yie papa na nye wo mo MPP for na betina be ma febo emre bi beba achese baton ne besesa na baton ne bekwa akodi NDC amanyoko fo ni nsem nti se ne MPP amanyoko na adwen ya wo mo se wo mo ani oga wo man mu wo mo ani jesu obi amba wo mo chem so obi anka wo mo asem dia wo mo enye careful na during that statement na yera Kennedy akompre ko hine Japan na eba beka say asɛm bi wɔ hɔ no ma yɛ na mo amoyɛ sɛ adeɛ bi wɔ hɔ no a Kennedy bɛkasa do nke yɛn kɔka wɔ dem no akompre ko sɛ ɛnyɛ sansɛm wɔ bi sɛ ne yɛkɔka wɔ dem woka wɔ dem ma na sɛ yɛnti a ɛwɔ sɛ wɔde ba abɔnten na ɔbɛka na Ghana fo nyinaa no aso etumi tibe na saa kokɔbɔ wɔ yɛ yɛwura akompre ko hine Japan adema MPP amanyɔkuo na wɔn mantie no sanka ne MPP tie ya anka nsɛm ade kye ne ade sebia etwegu yi I am not sure say anka bɛkɔ ne sa yɛnti akompre ko hine Japan na mfemra sesia.
So please, more power come team. Me see me were pictures, Chado. Omu di police for. Na police for no, any a soldier for no. There be omu free omu anu omu ko. Obi esu because nipa no Canada. Usha how long it takes to save money to come and buy a land.
Serious.
Now who ko jina ho? What about power? Until you are intimidating people, you account for your stewardship. One we ball, a ball, ofa now two ball, war no see it bounces back to you. And maybe about one we are Ghana a super but unkum. And now bonia would Ghana for intino Ghana ubenya sikenya but unkum. Media me tumfo. And you may shemu pa the way I am called for museum. A shabeso, I can't control myself again. God, they have started cheating people and is going against us. Who we ever catch as a party as them, me uncle can of them, who can of them and coma sumo. They just a chiraha or qua, they will go and cheat somebody.
MCA aswantie ene ne MPP amanyokuo no de etoto wamu na ensema etoto wamu ya na hopes na doye so de nanu achu bi ya wo kire se de ne obete yese ane ndisi amanyokuo ba ye ene wo mu hwehwa ye ene wo mo maye nkasa ene wo maka ye kasa nyina de ahye ye yem ene abana ba ka bibiditi aba pe no ne ya ba ba che oni ade hopes na doye se sansem na MPP amanyokuo ne ka ne de wo mu nyai ka Womunya kanu onu hopsin onya tie san se obi wo hono ma obetumi aka de opabia de acha aban no aban ne mbeche no nanso waye niema bone na MPP amanyoko nu wa be mu niema na wo mu ye chama wutumi be yi godi good ebo so eche Ghana fo nyina so onum wiase mu sika nyini sikafo nyina no wo no di kan no sa niema na chama wutumi be ye ya na nya na wo sanka MPP amanyoko ne kana wo manka hwe no eno ho asochie ena ne aba ne so na we no oba kire say the deputy attorney general stream sai ene ba bonte say sisi ane de we bie docket fufuro mu a nkwafo a wo mu wo MPP amanyoko no bra wo wa be mu no wo medi bone ne ade nyina according to hopes na doye o se semre no so na say stream sai ebubo nkrofo bedi a wode ne ho ba for de and o we lot of evidence onim de akoso MPP amanyoko nkrofo bi wo hono ma ono hopes na doye obetutu ne nine pam aba be pm high court aba be kebi e sans ono wo evidence na MPP for so de abro wo mu DB keke yankwa na yetie hopes na doye ne sem ne nyina no efemra sisia
ma obia ma hwa na dwo me pa che o ma muntie matise mpenifo ni bi o mu forso a no mo awuram no mo kwojo Mahama wo Mr. President, don't listen to them. Or must say, Ora, woo. Other deputy attorney general say, about 45 doctors are ready. Look, me say, some of the people say, I will volunteer and then go and testify. Me say, MPP for be concerned when we are more than 40. I no more ye fry, I know the other two. And this is for Mudo Motu Munkwa 11.
MPP online.
For beyond 2.
We challenge you.
See no problem. MPP for no. Wa mo ka ho bi na wontumi kura kwa kodamu ntam no. So on e no. Won se afi omo edwane se what steady trend bi a. Enche ye ada kojo pom group akokotena asasi radio. Ano zi o ati se MPC bi kura ya no odi kura no mo ba be sha ase acheche yen. Hey. Since when? And MP wa no odi ayeche o. So on e no. Oh, Nura, who study Nura Facebook, oh no mucho, Anna, Samuel go criticize your venti, yes, you have a hey, no what if ye, and one question my officer, Obi Babecho. Hey, Mina make a show. And before because of more than 40, I'm telling you, I swear to God.
Candidates in the door, sir.
Hey, Mina make a show. And I don't do the Omono, yeah, can you say? Woman now and Tentenia. One ah, one more Munsa Bo Moon in the Akakahono. More than 40 beko. Now me say, dead and found to me, Mobile will groom her. And found name and foot rumble to a
nationwide demonstration.
Why am I
MPP?
Oh, I know Monroe. That's me. I make a joke.
Kumasi online.
There are some people in MPP. Say a chiwomunne. Na metisi ya chiwomu. No mo start here. Me de mehumba kwa say I want to testify. Because Radinya Kobo.
Hobson Adoye ena yetie ne nsem nyina ban wo se MPP fo a wo mo ebekwa akwato a chema Wontumi ho ewo nsawom no enya asem ketewa no kra de wa ye ready say stream say ebie docket ni bia obe testify against encrophobia no wo wo MPP amanyoko no mu wo nya ministerial appointment bi bonani ade a wo mu bedi ye nyina no wo de ne ho bebo afode no wa kasa encrophobia no ede egu mankasa ye nyina ye nim say Hobson Adoye nso de no ye MPP ni ya na MPP ni mapa na ebraija wo mo kwoto aba ba omi akọ wini ye no di ala na chinti ala ndi ntwo no e na Hobson ba bonte no obeka say oh on the ala na wa yada nti se ne ala na ready and the ala so called that time na I think say a movement for change or say the new party ala ko say movement for change oh yes so obekwa kwoto ba di ama ala movement for change but parliamentary candidate ready obeto the ama candidate MPP for ebe you know e won constituency Hobson beka sa asem we ya na MPP before ne birthday just letter no kwado man fence ni no social media no so da shole ne birthday no ba tututu a just letter circulate wo social media no so ada ya wo no Hobson Adoye ya pam end the every party ni na fiti da ya pam Hobson ada cheni ade se bia no Hobson e wo bibi e kan me to asem ne so e de amamode a ebusua in fact ye man Ghana pa de ebeye ye no na achew oh my Ghana ebeye ye no na cheye papa minim say ya ne yenkofa suru abofo na suru abofo ne mbra na wombetu Ghana fofo anase ye matwedi aponyankopon wankasa ensimra fom na wombekasa enfanchire Ghana fo ebusua medwen ho amentiase sorry ye na videos ahodra etwegu ina amafo tag me asa video no e free Bastard Boys in chain na wo mu kopie mu Otema New Town Bastard Boys for asem na make wo kopie mu Otema New Town na wo mu kopie mu honom na busua insu kesi a chese da honom a sa insu e da honom mi enam ne ade nyina egumu e honom ena ya maamenom ye nua maanom ye nua mamanom ya papanom sebi wo muja wo mo nan ewo insuo na no hopel na ya chemu je se insuo ne wa a esa sunti no yes benkum ne ye baby a mema ne se bi o mbeso wo muja wo mo nan a honom no mkoja wo mo nan ena nifa ne nso eye baby a se ma no so beso wo muja wo mo nan a e honom ena wo so koja wo mo nan na arehu sem ne se ye na ye perfect we no ye na fish ye perfect we salmon ne de ka wo ye no e honom na ebusuan ye hata no ahwiam wow ahwiam eponano ahwiana amanfo agigegija wo mo nan bola ne ade chese esum honom no ebusua enya sam ketwa na ye wia ye de praye bi ye de chese enam ne ye de roba mpo se ho ene ye de nam igu sukura hata kra nke ebusua nya yawo enam ne gufom na bola chese ehye honom ho ahia ene ho asena chese ehye gu no woni feshere anaye feshe na ma wo pepa meje di center so show video we me ya show so be sorry fish biom ya show Bastard Boys so mo video no enfemra sisia
of self destruction are we causing to ourselves. Look at us, ball and ye enam nie ball and ye enam nie Food and Drugs Authority. Good afternoon sir. Hey Papa, now yes, I know. Hey, Shade, how the work is a share environment, you know. It's a crime, yeah. Then you say, a higher figure too. Mommy, good afternoon. Me renampa, but them who are here, Mamma Rao. Yet, mean to Robert, I see him fancy one of them.
Online.
How? Fish a whole row, yen or had the other crew, Mamma Nipa 20. Ah, FDA, good afternoon, sir. FDA, good afternoon, sir. Now, so your environment need nothing with stories now. You say hospital beds, new hospital beds, new na. And young one crowd. Mammy Penny and Conobex and a basse, a puano yeneno, on one side, a lady gang, no on any banging any. So, look at that. The Riani as Akoyan Namle that back Rosie and Tony. We are gonna Nina who didn't quite there, say video, man, here. So, the consciousness of our people is exactly what we need to tackle. Until then, there, bro, we will fix the economy and 1 cedi can be $1. But because looking at the environment, you know, it means that 100 more thousands more will go to Kolebu on a day. Now, the nipa 1,000 back Kolebu no money yarea. Best no go away. And the best there would never be enough if we cannot fix our sanitation. Excuse my French. Our progress as a country is almost impossible. This is Tema New Town. Why wouldn't him Tema New Town? Fish a whole one do one and I had a fever. Na dia na esi kra wo Ghana ni adwen mu a afi de yeto bolagu nsuo mu ya. With the Food and Drugs Authority and Penifo some of them na esi form 10 na and we can put in the measures and deal with the situation right here. Betimi esi anu amana yeye. Abba. Nah, I'm give you up. Let me give you up. The education about our environment should be the key things, or one of the key things we should be talking about as a nation. 24 hanyina hanom na benne ensuo na no hanom ne emma o nya mema nti die no be kire omoma. Where is the future of Ghana? It's a sad thing. It's very, very sad because 69 years old country in just a year, in less than 6 months, near this 70 years, we cannot boast of a serene beach. We cannot even boast of it. And look at that, big companies in Nazo na salai wo hono. Big companies in na salai wo hono. For how long are we going to play politics with everything and watch the very foundation of what we call Ghana go to the drains? And everybody, as far as we are Ghana, you should be concerned because this is what is happening here at Tema New Town. And because they know what they are doing is wrong, they are trying to cover their faces. That is why I'm calling on all the relevant authorities that matters. We cannot say we don't care because whether you care or not, you buy KK in East Legon and the fish will come from here. Yes, the sea that gives us everything, the food, the fish, even for us to be able to get huge stuff from other countries to Ghana. It goes through the sea, it's a shipping line. So a ship on and this is how we are treating the very shore of the sea. What are we doing?
This is so sad and unfortunate. Adia we pa die. Eni kwa se so ne ma bi say so. Eni kwa che say sometimes when one say dey bia me kasa asem we say ye bebo aban na chi say aban na ye ne ma enyo. But the same time yenti memufo no so ye ka ho bi. Yenti memufo na so busua ye ka ho bi ma me besia ba asesa ne ma ba miensa anopa tututu e de wo makwa akosi nsua no se sebi wo mu kwaje wo mu nan ageni nyansa na eda yetirim na wan nyansa ni ageni na eda yetirim no e wan ye wia ye say ye kwa hospital ye sempe ni honom ye kwa hospital o environment to say na wa wote bola we mu na wo wia sa akoto fish e wo honom be fie bedi a wo benya nkwa Obenyankwa. Yebusya. Ya my Ghana pa de ye say ye ka no kra. O my Ghana be ye na ache o. O my Ghana e be ye no na ache. Esa boiler we pa kwabra net ho. Na wo hwe baby ana wo mo ho nam ne nso a. Wo hwe se de na wanse na gusu a nya sam ketewa. said ya once na gusu anya sam ketwa na imagine baby akwabra ni jane nan no obi so ahata na wo honom a ono de nam ne po na wa hata wo honom wa fa rubber mpo anse fo man fa nam na gusu we hyede egu fom saa ya be ko market ne de oyola ye ho so che de amayen ya se me ko e pa nda sam na me koto wo krom ne kakra kapa yade ne yedi akoyemu obi ya bola no asesa ne bola de afirifie no obehia gunsuo mu wadwen ya adwuma nyansa da wutirim na no ada nsuo to kakra bi won kramantem yenhwe de yakọ so wo honom nsuo to ye yenhwe de yakọ so wo honom enti saa bola ye egu wei ebre ye mampani declare say eyeda ye fransesie kuro enti ankrofo wo mu ye bi enkrofo wei wo mu siesie honum bi Food and Drug Authority we die Mosempa o we e wo sasa ankrofo ni nyina ye tu wo mo sankrofo wo honum nyina e wo se ye pam wo mo nyina just nipa guilty conscience kura ntumi nkasa nkyere no enti wa koyi na mafiri nsuo mu na wo de ba betu fom baby amo amosa koto jam nan no enti sebi adwun bi atumi anka nkyɛ se baby a ye hata enami eni baby amafo so ja wo mo nan yade bebo Ghana fo enti adwun bi anda wutirim nyasa bi anda wutirim
Music online
wo da wo na sunye so aba your man Penny has gone a long way to go na me aduma next year na Ghana yenya 70 years. It is so unfortunate and very shameful. A year ni wo so be chira baby aka say Ghana yenya 70 years. A year fed yempo 70 years with nyama be say 70 years with anyama say and ne bre ni bia ben kwabra ni sebi e ko ro ni pioto e ko tresu hu jane nan aden e da asem sabre ye ni bia ben kwabra ni sesa ne bola frifie e be hwe dugu nsuo mu obutumi nda ne nyan ne nan egu kurabem gata de ni fie ni ma anopa wo sole an wo hwe di egum 70 years na me papa ne Ghana pa we di 70 years na niema bi say ya wo me papa mu a sabre nka me sie no kura che cause I'm not going to tolerate such nonsense. Debia yebo MPP fuachio, debia yebo NDC fuachio. Na wa timemu ne so den na won so wo yede aboa wa wo ho. You as the individual, what are you doing to help your country? Obe pia bo kumasi a ya wa bobo ya nkitikiti bi edu anope asesa bola. Kwabra ne asesa ne bola no omo seso a wodu ba bia ne ka na say a no hie bola ne nyina de egu kwa ho. Me si ko yo shaibu na masesa bola ni mfefiri wo. Ko sesa ma fu bola firi wo mu fie o. No ba hie de egu kwa ho. Obi anya ne hwe. Obi no mi so awie no ato de ato abante obi anya ne hwe. Ebi ja wo mo nan no ma chichire guru obem na wo boy de say ya no ma to agire obi anya wo mo hwe. Ghana be ye. Majafo I am asking this question. Ghana ya yetimu ebe ye yie. MPP bebako, NDC bebako, Ghana will still be this like this. Because yeti memufo no question mark ewe ye ho. We are not ready to learn. Ye ready to say ye besuade because ye ready to say ye besuade and can niema be say ka ye nyada. A country like this. Na ebusia ebra ba store boys ko ya wo mo ekotwa mfoni de ba ya Ghana fo nyina hu ya ena tema sub metro chairman ena the officials wo mo ko store me ho no man the Food and Drugs Authority and the baby ana eba na taso wo mo hata nam ne ade nyina ye jiri honum ya pam wo mo nyina jiri honum nyina egu na ma me no mi su se eno no na wo mo ya wo mo defeat wo mo ma inti sebi ube hatana mo baby a uja wo nan a ya mo wa ba so se wa yade na no na wo defeat wo ment no Ghana for na wo de your life tools ohaw mu no you don't care about it Ebusia yɛhwɛ tema sa metro for chairman ebere mu kopie mu honum ne die twegu ye nyina no enfemra sisia
Kumasi Online.
And then Masa Metro for chairman and Afeno Food and Drugs Authority in Penny 4 and Rada Wamu Ekopiemu Honuma Wamu Kwajuru Honum Yegu Yeno and Yedi Yeni and who be fast. So one of the things I'm not going to lie, I'm going to just be blunt about this whole thing. I buy ya metimiaka so mo ya dia wo ho pa a quick respond. The moment obi ebeka se bia we hu bibi e this environment sade na nipa ne hu no enya de ebeboa within less than 24 hours obehu no na the very people eye wo ma sade se wo mu make sure say the ade a ekoso honom no tu betwa no obehu anu o makwa akopie mu honom akwa fixe na anu ade bi ba ya suku nkwala na wo mo cross bridge na je say yedua ena na eda so the moment a video no sha say trend na less than 24 hours yehu ya ne se mpenfo edru honom a wo mo ehwe a construct eya bridge e de amasuku nkola ne se de be ya obi nkofa dua ne so enkoto nhwom ti with this thing alone there ye be bo NDC amanyoko ya ma be His Excellency John Dramani Mahama waso say oya de e wo sade ne ho yie papa de bia me ka che Ghana for say be like me uhu ade aka uhu ade na ya aka uhu ade na nya so aka nipa o ya responsible bonechi akwakosi say sa nipa no beba be ye ne mapa. We are building a country, we are not building a political party. Se me hu na me ka we hu no ka na we shu hu no ka I believe so my Ghana e be fa ne ntuma pa efra ATP asena se asama hodo aba won krata anim no wode ne nyina e ba be som ye djube ko bi so da roma e na dra ne de nyina me to be the show that djube de so nti ma me ntwa me hu sima enje abo afon krata on femra sisia MC Adanis Garage say omo wo honom edema wo car bia wo pato bia no saso and a police ban for so eso masia chese no meri djumedi eso monti no ope nko a obetumi dia asra wo dompe wechi nkasa na mututu ne dia kwana kope bi eto quick relief 10-5 minutes na chese wetumi echina wo na so brane ankasa any pharmaceutical shop and I say chemist shop bia no okopie mu e wo honom a obenye bi e wo honom ato open the door to so komisi about center mrom kumase kwana kwaje wodi 0244582993 ofra wo mo ebejo so shonko ATP mame mo akwa aba bibi abokode oba dia darman sembe na aba wakata animu
na ya sewe na wukuwa da idea mame for the new publisher for my for the ahwefo nyina kwa aba famre ne day showdown jumedie so na ubepie mu e wokrata the new publisher ni ma na say ye Adwoa Sarfo ni foni eda hase sanso na the late Apostle Kwadwo Sarfo enso fodi eda hase na ye Kwadwo Sarfo junior omo nyina foni di direct krata enim kama na ye nyina nim de ekoso e wa abusu enim na nke ehwe enim se Yakopon boye fia de di edim ni kabem ni de die anka ye papa nke kata na akyi krakra na nso menteme wase asanso asore ewo ye busuedum a ene krata the new publisher ebo ho amane se Adwoa Sarfo si de etie bia Jankopon bo over the weekend ye ba so na nso ni nya eye Akofena se da bi da asema onua ba ye Adwoa Sarfo kan nyina no kura bi anima ene krata the new publisher ebo ho amane ewo krata dim kama sanso na obepie mo so we ya asiase so na speaker of parliament babin ene ka se we ye futuo anasa warning eno de ma ye maame anase ye dane da nyina ne de ye nnuan mo ketwa ekopie mu obi man so se eja won kokosua de wono de o se ade srede no de to ye empanifo de ma anase parent bi anim se wo ba gadru okoje HS anase wo wie SHS anko betima from manga na mu asa ko obi man so wo kwa akoto na disu ne so a ketwa de ya na emu oya ye tin ko besra wo fo ne sen ko mo to mo bo ase oba ni wie ye secondary school obetime de na ko obi man so eja won ko no ogoto na disu no eso ewo ho no me na krata the new publisher so eka wasam so ewo ha wo be pie mu nchemu wase so a na se aye media budget na no ada ato is forcing ehye ni course ko jire mo ye emehye beje fie so de ko to dwade ma ye no na ye CPS for ababo nto mo je ngaze na mo se ma mo keke da ni kwanya me nema bebre na ato chema wo ho question upon question de mo atutu bi ye papa ye e de amane eye MP NDC amanu ko ne eye ato force ye ma pani je de so mo mra boten no mo be chi no ko so mo shega na fo nyina se wo mo ba no mo ba bie nyuma na so abra ato force ne ready budget nya hye de hu sa ne ma ne nyina ewo ene krata the new publisher twa ho ni come on so ade aba made the Ghanaian publisher ade etwa so eno so be pie mokrata fe to so eyamiensa na se ya Adwoa Sarfo ni nabusua won sensem na ena krata esan so ebo ho amane eso wa ha sei wo be pie mo so wanche mu wase so a eya krata fa eto so oye nsia ena no ada ne nya ne ntie se ye na ya eya bukari ese wato na nanom ewo sie do ko pie mo South Africa se ja wo kwa kwaje na yaresa ewo ho na bre ko pie mo no na fofia nto ata ese wato na nom ewo siedo na we na mpanifo ewo eye dabon etima be pie mu wo ye wo chehene na so yes o maba edi san seven na ababa to wanim se ye nana no okọ akra ene krata the Ghanaian publisher so eka wasem so ewo hase san so na patrebo ama what to be left and right and kasa edi ama eye ato is force so ato is force we hypocrisy e ko be hypocrisy part ya na ye woni nyina eye budget won sense me na no do be gina bedwem ebeken kan de maye no na bra na debate no ekoso no ene wo de sansem we nyina edit to de na krata de Ghanaian publisher so ebo ho amane enso wa ha na wo be piem so won che mo ase so nurse anodon pre de fo ni eda say na ya pam Africa ye committee no ka hu bi na no adenes omuko hie mo eja mo de nsem bi eto je no so be piem e wo ye bibi memo ase a ye bibi dro na ya de abo ye papa na so kwame akoye se de bi ada na mrofo de na e na ye dum to nko no de nko srese nke ye nyi ntum okromo ase na se bibi memo ase se de be ya ebetimi aboa na busi new system ne so e de amaye ne de Ghanaian publisher so ebo ho amane so e wo ha mame for the chronicle for ento so na wo krata for eto so eyemiensa e na afin so ne so wonom so nyina ye Sarfo Kantanka na ni wo no se hye na we nam so ma Adwoa Sarfo aba be ka se ensema ni nua be ma be gina pinsi so be ka se nya de yiyo ne be ko so so be ka se be ko so ne krata ebo ho amane ne so ntie amaya tie se nya ko pombo a Saturday na se fiada ene me de di ani nya de a sa yiyo no be ko so e wo kroma se ne krata the chronicle so eka wasem enso wa ha no don pre ne sema wo ka se ba ne ye bibie duduro na bibiduro na se yetimi ema ye ni kwahu ye papa ne krata so pomu enso wa ha wo be pie mo so wa se ya na abukari wa owu ye no mabo chihene ho abebo na mane se ye papa no anase ye hene no woko akra ene the chronicle so etwa ho foni kama so de aba wonya bia na eja wato obu ase no akenka ni nyina bi kama so de amaye ene krata ni bebre na nese eya Adwoa Sarfo eya omobusu won sensem na ena kasa ho efa ho mame for the supreme newspaper efa ento so eno so be piem so ewase ase so a nese ya apostle Adwoa Sarfo ni foni eda ha wanya ni baby ko na ne krata ebo ho mane se wo pene ho nsem na se fro ye bra ye wo ne to wono besi na wunya krata yi bia na eja wato obo ase no akenka ni nyina de nam so kora ban ye be friend apostle ena na no ada ye nyina ne ehwehwade na so abra wo sha ase say ja wo ye TV no ye fridge wo ba won sema na ebie ni nyina wo nya krata yi bia wo de to bo asepeoche water bi fasi nchen na kenka ni nyina kama wo beti ase ye papa pen krata e ka wasabo so wa hasan so ena ye Akofena ene Adwoa Sarfo say yi yo na eba so say maso no tinto tan esi no court ahye say yi yo no enya de be ba so ne krata the supreme so ka wasem so e wa hasan na na so bi kana
despite the court injunction ukopie mo Independence Square ATP wo mani abedi a chese tent no omo ai Nana ye second dad lumba second dad lumba wo mani abre ankasa a chese tent no wo mo ebo a wo mo nti so odogo bi kura nu aba wo mo de eye nyamedifo Kantanka ni mfoni ede ato honom de no hyeche bi o ma trust of Africa no wo mo de abo honom a chese still na gidi say Adwoa Sarfo no waka wo so obi enu honom obetumi eputi a stop on ne papa eyiye no
but ne kukudro idia obo a me manage the ria na kukudro
ni si say nipa bebe na so suggest say said ye kada duluma de on say ekowi echie no na ebusua peni tu park ene odobro ni ne ya no fo nkaye ake wom so o maboka nti ya ka ya bo no said ye na papa shi ene NST na mo na ko mo hwe say nka court mfa injunction mfanto shom court e resist ka na emu oduru say akai woman fambra said ye be ya woman de be ma ebusua peni tu park na ka woman abo no woman tumi edibi etuetue ni ade but edu Adwoa Sarfo mo de no court de injunction 10 days ne to so no yesi yamfa sike bia ansan fan kran ka ho mfa ma mo so bia Adwoa Sarfo se wa boka 37 billion into no nka wontua but this time ne de we na anfa sike bia nto aso minim se no so na ka ho bi na ama wo mugusu a wo mo ye ne de because wa boka masika no enhwere saa
na ya no de no crepa
to aso
okay na ya mame to aso de na mame fa daily guide ensan so enfa to aso no so be pie bokrata fa to so miensa na se Adwoa Sarfo Kantanka waja ne baby ko na iyo na no nsem na na krata ensan so bo ho amane atisi na ya se wa share ye nsem na se no de nsem be so ye so ko pie mo krobo ye training guide nursing training wo ho no ma ye demonstration bi e course so wo ho no ma nam so ama police for me am share video na hwede wi a eye police yi wa so aboy ye emme na kami na busu enya ga kwan am de be fa so no kenye fedi agro ene krata ye twa hufo ni kama sanso eda beto krata ni a onya daily guide na eja wa kenka ni nyina bi kama so eda mai na wo be pie mo so asia se so ye pastor bi e fe no ye wo say ya obonsu wo te ya be fontintan fidie so ena wo na social media so nyakopo wa yi a kire me se wo ne oba ye se me wale o ena wo so le na no ye video ko na eja wo video nipa ye mama maku edu de bia da sa eye video no de blackmailing crofo yi ena Nyankopon child ye kwa chene ne krata daily guidance so eka wasem so e wa hase wunya bia na eja waken cancel ede amaye mede the custodian ede etwa so eno so be pie mo krata ni manesa bno region eye mpanifo e wonom na ka sei enom se galem sei se man pani je ediem share senkeja enko baba be hwa mani nyina etu atwa ma yenso ne dia timate kroje ede amaye ya sase ne so timate mpon so de ama se de be yedua asa yedua de e wasase ne so a ebetiba nyine from ede amaye no wo so be pie mo bno region wonom ani kranya mianim wo ma kan na so de bia da Richard Isa no na galam say no ekoso wo kroma say ne no so mo de wo mo do mo na fom a eye bosoma eso mo som no kroma so mo de akwa akoja no so obi bia lo be galam say wo kroma bia na de be ye no enya no ne krata etwa hofo ni kama so e de aba enra da na me kirebu ka kire say wo kopie mo ye takwa eye anfo ahanfofo e wo hono mo kirebu ka say takwa eye Goldfield eye e wo hono no almost the man pani je de papa ye se nyakopon bo a 2027 eye wo molances ni be wo ni kwan so mo reading edema wo because wo be pie mo takwa ne mpesua hono ma ne krenya mie ni putu adwuma bia ni hono ma ekoso e wo hono na we na krata e bo ho ma ne se Goldfield say wo mo do mo be ye bia nyakopon bo 2027 no wo mo betimi asansori no molances no wo mo be ye ne krata so e bo ho ma ne enso wa ha another prince so ne sama wo kan the first ye ba no man ga na ma na say bibi man ya ye bibi dro no e ya de e be bo ye papa nsi ye promote ne krata e so e ka wasa asɛm so ɛwɔ ha me the daily analyst so ɛde to aso no so asɛm dada na Adwoa Sarfo ne nabusua ho nsɛnsɛm na krata yɛ twa ho foni kama so ɛde aba saa so na wɔbɛpie mu so ɛwɔ yɛ nkyɛn mu ase ya ɛyɛ nano ada yɛ dwane mu kɔpie mu wɔ South Africa nam so ama ade hyɛ ne wɔ South Africa ɛtete wɔn bu wɔn bidambia da ne nyɛ fediagre nam so ɛmekɔfo yɛ de hyɛ ne bu bi ɛde bɛpie mu ɔban Ghana mu ase yɛ se nipa 33 mu ɛna ɛgya bɛkɔ asanso akɔ South Africa akɔfo ɔmo asanso ɛde ba bɛpie mu ɔban Ghana mu ase ne krata ɛka wɔsɛm so wɔ ha na wɔbɛpie mu so ɛwɔ ase ase so na ɛsɛ transport unions for na ɛka se ɛna ɔmo se esi petrol ni atutum kɔmo yɛ ɔmo adwen se nkeja ɛnka lorry fare yi nso nkɔmo baba bɛtuma nkasa wɔ ɔman Ghana mu ase na so ɛpanifo bɛm amama kɔ akohyia ɛyɛ nhyiamudi a ɛna so ama ɛna me no kasa yi ɔsi anoma suspend saa nkɛboɔ na na sɛ sika nkɔmo saa de bɛka yɛ lorry fare no ho no ne krata can wasem and so IMF also review approve your final review non so at the amaye ne daily analysis so can wasem so ha mame for the new center and so fanto so and so be PM krata ma na se penya wada EMP ano Ibrahim Mahama and rather na krata ni bebre na ebo ho ma ne se evako no amafo bi di nam social media no my Ghana mo se wo kɔ na eja wo kɔ to sa campaign no we nam so e ma ne babon wo chire mu ka se gene kro de brada wo ko gina baabi kro an wo ka se ja sa company wo kwa kwakoto na se waso da yempo enti sa nkrofo na okeke ne nyani manim ya legal team no wo won so le wakai no fo mu ko pie mu wo koto ne kratai asan so atwa hufo ni kama so e de aba beto kratai ni ma wonya bia no akenkan nyina bi kama so e de ama san so e ya nurses first om wo tachi man no ho sensem e nam shama police for bro so ma bring dam wo mo no kratai esan so e ka wasam so ha media budget na debate ne course na ye CPS for extra baba be krema ya allegation me say ni krenya me ani budget e de bebre ne ma bebre na wo no me to chima ye papa ne kratai e ka wasam also wo ha me de informer e de sorry kratai de gina so na wo be pie mu kratai ne ma na se mia me wo faye chama Wontumi ba ko pe ne foni na da kratai ne kama na so de wi na ni masima ye mo pona na se mia me wo fa eni manum ya Ghana for ma mo do ni gina naja mo fa mo yebo to no 40 day 49 fasting ne ifanya maye papa na se me mo for faye chama Wontumi me wo for se baby aduro no wo sere ya man pani je die papa yeso wo fa ne bone nche na wa fom wo sere ne se wo fa ne bone nche ne ye papa nye sa pa dia de be kanu ebe so ananda ya se wa me wo fa wo se ye man pani je die enfa ne bone enfa nche no
the best thing na obetumi aya no we kra wa che na wo sanko pacho dada and no chema Wontumi see and find a bonnet channel. I see nothing wrong with it. Aye. Why are you the man penny ready so go to Gemati, no for our belly. And I was showing any my danchma. Now, if you don't answer, Mamma fan Katani face and if I can fatwa so, if I my tea for you know. Okay, ATP medal was a sense about one crata and Mnudin in no. As so me and me communicator for today, I ready or Babetina say na ye day and commotion training in no ashe so na me remudia. Zito ena sabre watu to be ede ama atachia enam nensem bia oba ya bonten ebe kan ye se chema Wontumi enkrofo we ndisi amanyoko no mu a wo mo eye galamsey te se MDC amanyoko no epe obi a wo mo ede no be ye scapegoat dia eni kwan se saa nipa no eye chema Wontumi no Zito se MPP for mo mpe bebe ntira na mo kasa any how too much yenti ensem no FMRA sisia
vonamenti wo masese ye wodi to ye the chairman na say yi mu obi ye the man say okra na party no enko animu party no kwa na ekofom onu anso na mo san agege ne so yakofo obi aba ambassador TV afeni pa ne ba subscribers 4 na free 10 na free ye was 70 something thousand as ya ba 52,000 yes onu anso on ye nsanye no se nunti na mkaso obi a wagigi susu aboka yeso onkonko ibie ye omra na emie bank man susu o me susu dwom no ko we bie we obet to sales me to 20 obet to sales to say no atwesa no ba betwere sa bosumi ekoduru be vie mi no waboka se susu ye twon ka nkora nya ye
abusa atonko ni niema abetua abusa sa fe
ye bank kese pa man
commercial bank standard.
Yeah, just na me MPP for no me so omo no eja maso kofi dwuma so omo the party ndi omo bi ani me nyansa wadwene kye na wokọ NDC na NDC ni hunu nyansa na obebe MPP na so obi kasa asem we kire wa edie pa na be mo omo atena se hunu sa ade a wo mo ye no enso ani na Ghana fo on say omo bu ni say abato na ye by chance bi say we say that NPP ni bi ehunu ni say 2028 ni dey omo momo no enetam tumi ni say like attach na kasa was it the any yapa
Kumasi online
NDC aban any court ni say ema mu nyusu Wontumi say ogwama wo chese na gba afode ema sha manfo mu say ehu aso wo pa che say galamsey no ewo ho by as e person yusu Wontumi na ebeliye ensena ho na ebo amanfo wo se nye Wontumi na wo se yusu no Wontumi is above that yempin pa foforo bi mfa ne nye saa ahyensode ne nkaidum ni nso se galamsey wo ya ibetimi de watom ne mmenye
na sa de obi anim se eye de wo ho dada na eyiye ka no wo ma wo two gold ni bia no ne ade ade wan na di gold wa betre TV so mi ehu wo ma ba be kire se me de mi two gold na otimi di bi ba be kire obi amfa bi ma me kire da not even otumfo kura na AGC ne eyiye nsase gold wo so kura mpo wo hyehye ne ho ayese wo tisika kokko so wono kura mfa bi me kire da Wontumi no otimi di ba be kire say this is real gold, this is not money from one no ma be kai etu ono de anya kura no wada ne ho adi say eye no no e ntwe de eye friends say attach na sem me say futu anankase so omdi tu Wontumi no wo mo antuo etinye ne no ombetu yen Ghana fo no fo nankase so wo mu tu Wontumi fo say kraki jai de wo ye na de wo ye no anhwe ani sunsuanso esi eye kwakwesi edu America say ofiri Nigeria ba na Africa of Africa no de atwere fo ka ne nanantos kwakwedi say ade a wo ye eka o me kire o sem ko Nigeria na
Kumasi online
na be fia besere ko e sango ota olele no obobo no de sika atwere fo ne nananse ade a wo ye eka o PDC for be pa man so pa ko 3 months ye fa no na de sika ekotua mam ko ta ni ho ka no we na be Wontumi ye some can say so obi wo yes me be ma said na na duru ba kan wose mo nchichi ni hwa nchichi no kotem ko separate wo hu so
and your friend bro for say separate
and so with the how da ne bi san sa do so say ye be ma pa wo koti da wo hwa so
yeah
I don't person mo man ye hu so onye be ma mo nchichiri we nko timi ba be di obi atam wa bre ni ba no wo hu onye ga na nyina no obi e presa me ba be di so enye wo ufia na obusia enu timi ti woni ne yire eni na busia nyina atam asebo hu ye nyina na eye giti ko ma fe no mti wo mo fo ena fe na Wontumi nsem bi a wakeka na fe de wo ma kwa tie we die ne nsem fata we pa de wo mu se yesi ye binom de secretly wo betimi aka ye nyina yesi ye amandwosam de na Wontumi nsem akeka kire president Mahama ne yire ene first ye kan say vice president ye nim ye so hwe maami no wo de ohura wo de hwe ni din wo do pa
Kumasi online
ube hu so ye bayifo enu so maami ni ye di ewu ne ye mo onwono
enu so nwi ni vote
e de nkwa na ode ayew
enu so nwi ni vote
e de nkwa na ode ayew e de nkwa na ode ayew be ba be gina ho TV so akama man tie se maami no ne ye mo onwono ye di ni die ewu e na wo fe mu din ni wo de hwe na tiri e ba be sini na obi professor ukura ba wopempe we kura ba wokɔ ne nam ho ase emirika na na atuma wo mo se takwando eno kura ya na ade tu ho ko di du obi professor atam keke because ba election ti
on 26 October 2008 she became the chancellor of the Women's University in Africa located in Zimbabwe. Professor Jenano Pukwanjima
tibiko did na tem keke because candidate we yin so ye running mate ti kwanya won so be fa so a wo di begu na nimu ase ase obedi na tem na wo kofa ma me bra kofa so ma me bra wo mu fiefo de bayifo bi ma me no na hwe na nimu ne na ase a o se bayifo
Africa dey say on free central region
wo kro no a
ofri
north
no
enti dia eno na ye na Dr. Hillary mo be president Mahama on free north Wama me ye running mate, me ye vice president, and then they was your president. It is a general procurement.
Kumasi online.
Strategy obetini akama central for who said there be yankoto ebia obi or central just say oh ebia yi first yi mami as running mate bia e wo die mu ehye nti ye kotwa ma na ebia o kansa central for no betwe omo ho say okay ne ye nya ma no
and o keka ni nyine kwesi say
munya say 41%.
So omo e bi say 30 e bi 41 omo nya ni nyina ne so omo lusu ye say na me kam say yesu so lifra wufo Matthew Mark omo na twere ho asem obi say na so aboso obi say
MC Zito na yete ni nsem nyina ba wo ka se attach any statement a wo be make yes chairman Wontumi ma NDC amanyoko no emfa no enye scapegoat sense wo bro sa so no wo so ne nya adwe ene ma ne nsama hodo a chairman Wontumi aka wo man mu no enya asem ketwa vice president Nana Jenopoko ajeman maami baby a wo bobredre ho professor chairman Wontumi ba ye ebe ka se wo hwe ne national hwe ne nim kura sebi mpinifo fan cheme was a before some much as a social chain croy and a chairman Wontumi ebe kan ye ne nyina mu no NDC amanyo MPP amanyo kono obi eno hono ma wotumi e ka se da be chairman Wontumi you are going overboard mu nyina mo so no so and then dey we go 20 years and then am mobile bonten aba be kasa aba be ye dede sabre ya be mo ka say Gideon Odro NPP communication team member oba be ka mensa e ofie man si amene no e ba be twetwe enkomo Gideon bibi abakode
Yami adumu biaboko.
Yeda oba de ase. NDC amanyoko no. Ene mate say MPP amanyoko no sorry ene mate say.
Oh so si say the normal ekoboko ye the normal baby atudwa ye hwe say into regional election because so yamboa next month no asumdie be ba e betimi na yempanifo no money constituency executives any grassroots for na yeduma na coming 2028 itimaje nkunim aba ama MPP ni abe Ghana yi.
Okay, Matia, you be remove with your topics for discussion. Shasia. None other, and I am man penny that when any baby call a year John Evans Fifi at Samuels in the 14th anniversary. A course so any idea. Now, your man penny Kasai or so no idea. A idea was a very best friend Nankasa Ghana for your your president mono dear a down for power one any idea and or sure no what are some of the things what about Kai a former president of Famils?
Oh Bese Mrs. So be say me a law student or K University and before an era as we doing here at Amos era politics muno no a lecturer Ghana School of Law or law of taxation and see yes law of taxation you know mitimina queen reading the article will be or Troy Roxin versus Ama Odu say minimum in person there but matete no asem mitimina queen reading the article a friend Roxin versus Amano me saying oh era asumdin hene atamos you will be when it's come to law any special law of taxation our being because article it was talking about say yes section sales of goods act no or saying or shemu say section 13 you know na ekasa about protection of buyers rights no enfonso kakra into a control say section 13 or kasa about protection of buyers rights you know kwan be fa so e betimi solve that particular issue emma make a lot of recommendations parliament parliament so share nam ne writing is unti yetimi bridge the gap between issue na section 13 which was talking about protection of buyers rights you know at the buy because of that you know and apart from the legal knowledge now or the buy you know otimi initiate a lot of project etime boa Ghana na mentranga se MPP ni nti the oye na mboa we have a lot of flagship project under on the time in this foot me etime boa ordinary Ghanaians the development of the country not a particular political party and era Adwoa ama Ghana timi ko n'anim around 2008 to 2012 metima ka say nti anniversary ko me man kra he deserve more than that say nti bi o metimi like esi like bibia that she been chima for bana sinti yen kra na ye ba no ye ho was indeed this was a president or Timeboa Ghana mani drew pepen so but but BBC and ultimate free yensa inti this my like suggestion chasing to be a MPP inti achievement or yeah no ma ye fa so esuan free no wanti like Madam Plino there be inti the mama kan was any anniversary now me na totally I support it.
Okay, yeah, you better was do you think say NDC Amanyoko Ebaye they have done enough to help the country now?
Oh, there be like there be to me, you know, for the past 2 years, me who know maybe a flagship project be on my me see or also be I can't Adwoa country na be juju pepen so yi inti asama chaman buga kan say NDC for almost 2 years no omon kan one flagship achievement on my ya na omon kan one asama chaman buga kan say
Chairman Buga saying for the past 2 years NDC Amanyoko Ebaye they haven't done any single achievement. If they think they have done it, they should mention it. But you as an MPP communicator, and no NDC guy know what they are fine, but you as an MPP communicator, maybe that's do you think say NDC Bemu 2 years they have done something better benefiting Ghanaians now?
Pacho Debi.
Okay, so what makes you think say
because Obana baby Rebecca into omu e-levy fuel omu say betting tax fuel misumi hu ni saying ti saa no mani na any achievement any flagship achievement because cancellations keke and I always cancel tax it will take a signature to cancel a tax, but if you want to build a nation it takes vision. Enti omutimi so nka say nti omoba for the past 2 years no my BBC the omo kan e-levy ni betting tax omutimi free o and a promise omo promise ni na be say 24-hour economy omo dey omo campaign song saying nti eba omo introduce everything solve unemployment crisis no to me no me betimi say nti 24-hour economy policy ne kwa omo kan wa asem na say increase unemployment crisis no cause who share Ghana Statistical Service a report on the 2 Ghana say 1.3 million youth in a TFCC and so before saying to Omoba Abemu 2025 election campaign and Omokawa Senpai 24-hour economy no saying about they will help youth to solve the unemployment crisis and now we share a percentage na area John Dramani na a majority of youth na support NDC Amanikun because of their campaign song which was 24-hour economy to help them to better their life. But 24-hour economy ne kra MP baako or parliament around March 2026 yaka say there is no budget line for it. And ye share indicators swing na and correct because indicators na just unemployment rate and kwa na ekosoro. If there was a budget line for this 24-hour economy, I'm sure that it has taken effect right now. Into me so my agency say around September 2017 nana do danko ekufo less than 1 year no into free education policy no it helping millions of Ghanaians and I am saying education the backbone of every country anything na area nana do promise Ghanaians say oba man akwena to be so president oba introduce this free education policy if Harvard school no cry research on saying because they wanted to know saying indeed free education can want no it has really covered the tuition and the meals and reports on the buy and another free education policy not the buy no or share illiteracy rate now what a Ghana about my year reducing no and education so boama on my mbia tumpon ema oman bi akoso because education ebetimi aboa man engineers, doctors, smart leaders are ometimi invent normal ebetimi aboa oman no ana msa kai say and Nanado first time na or started with Pokuasi 4-tier interchange, to also help us, to also help the country towards national development. And this flagship project was done within 1 year under Nanado's administration. And to me, can't saying we try levy, we try betting taxing, and a flagship project. And just a conciliation.
Okay.
Me who say flagship project said me maka one physical flagship project me maka say and another time less than 1 year ultimately free education policy by man millions of Ghanaians my equal school outside the Pokuasi 40 interchanger and no cry I think first of its kind in West Africa be green cedar it's me boa link villages are on my mom think crassy or medria cool board dear I bet my bomb meeting the abacity among my tons so I'm also in scale boom intimate me who saying NDC no ada na omoda Ghana for say on mobile no my see the omo na ye at the MPP 4 year ya no omo besuma omo upgrading no.
Okay, so what are some of the things that who say NPP mu ya NDC by omo upgrading? Because one thing I know is say when it comes to governance it is all about continuation. And to say NPP amanyoko by and womu ye bibina so major wohonom na NDC by they feel say they can continue and I say they can do something about it. Not womu ebe ya. I don't think this should even be a topic for discussion.
And the governance is about continuity. But NDC for no to and future Ghana for any say a mobile no. Ometo Ghana, the economy was not stabilized. But me to make a saying intro because a good for oil policy now a era about me introduced at the late 2020 and no Bama CD be stabilized because so share reporter Imani Africa and some research reports indicate almost saying because of the good for oil policy now it was introduced under Baume's administration my reserve and I see increase our national good reserve called 15.2 tons which help the city to get stabilized and yanka saying like good policies now under MPP administration they should just forget it and continue with their own policies. But yeah, I say, almost into economy, it was totally down. But that's a lie.
That is the truth because I remember in 2022 and 2023, that was when Ghana called IMF borrow over $3 billion. And even our then vice president explained it to Ghanaians and said, of course, yes, na on my Ghana economy, na into me, na so brand to the states of the share this Russia-Ukraine war and then COVID-19. It's all better than I can say the NDC for no ekanya na so crowd who framing say the economy was okay when your government was in power or before they left power. I don't agree with that.
Because
if the economy was stable, why would the government go for a loan of $3 billion from IMF?
Okay, me to question I see but good for you policy na makana. It was like introduced by Dr. Baumia after they have gone to IMF to go for that $3 billion to stabilize the economy. And to modern say more na omodiska dollars na koto oil no it makes our currency weak into omehwe commodity so chain oil no into ohwe international market na gold no so chain oil no into the gold na koto oil na it will make your cedi stabilized. Into after so call IMF got $3 billion. The argument was already been signed between the IMF and the Ministry of Finance. Into one of the idea we buy say we should try to buy the oil with our good. Into they started this policy the late 2022. which helped our city to be stabilized. Into your fair policy be effect of being like so after so many years now been as effect no. To share so good for you policy is I think effect no a long term effect. They are feeling effect no. But at the end this is not acknowledging the good policy that was started by Bawumia and under Nanado's administration, but they are rather saying that Bawumia left the economy destabilized and everything. But I remember some casting to say the economy deny stabilized it was because of the good for you policy now era Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia introduced in the late 2022 no.
Bawumia became a vice president in this country 2016. If Bawumia as an economic messiah knows how to stabilize our economy with this gold for oil, why then did he wait? Say Ghana economy no ever reach to a peak before answer, because I know they went for this IMF loan 2022-2023 as I said earlier, and then again a year this whole gold for oil policy too. It also started somewhere November 2023. Hope you get where my question is coming from. If Senka Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Wakwaya Obefaswa Obetumi make a year the whole CD dollar, because he told us when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate would expose him. So he was brought in as an economic messiah, known as an expert in economy. As an expert in economy. Now we share coins so our fast Gan. I brought this whole thing because one a topic, but when I go for oil policy, no, edible room and nothing I'm a mass shift say and give this question and say if Bawumia knew all this, why then did we even go to IMF? There was no need. He could have implemented this thing in 2016.
But Oshe from 2017 to 2020, Oshe between that interval now. Na economy is very strong, but if there be external factors, and we are Bawumia for say Russia and Ukraine bekun. And now share Russia and Ukraine war now. Share like international community, other countries and as war Europe, war North America, war Africa. Most of a country be economy was like destabilized because of the Russian-Ukraine war. Inti ehunsun sansoni nyae. Around 2021-2022. Into around 2017 to 2020, the economy was working perfectly. No, the price of goods and services were formed, amount for tomato, people can demand for it. But because of the Russian-Ukraine war, economy it was after you see the same researching solution. After assembly CN Bawumia, the economic messiah. Eka saying to ocean international market anymore. Good no also chain oil into try and share into.
So you see, say and no nama and there stable and the end is for just say woman or
to force in I'm economic stabilize.
Yeah, friend, we need to when I remove with the next topic. This whole tribunal bill, NPP Amanyokun, what is your problem with it? The tribunal bill more problem because the last time your flag bearer and MP before flag bearer, so let me say your flag bearer ebe catch your man penny excellency John Dramani Mahama say e man science a bill no and rather suppose so over 63% Ghanaians are just waiting patiently say Parliament House for Adwoa Munsa ebe match tribunal bill no abe man penny so den sashen kata. So what is your problem with this tribunal?
Oh, we don't have any issue with the tribunal bill, no. But the issue, they say, pulls nearby 62% of Ghanaians are in support. 63% of Ghanaians are in support of that bill. But say the entire 63% of Ghanaians are in support of that bill is because of they want fast justice. But so far as open fast justice doesn't mean that you should support a flawed bill which was rushed in Parliament within a single day. Me suggesting is say Ghanaians for now almost 63% of Ghanaians now they are in support of this bill. No, we can read the bill on the
okay, so you as an MPP communicator fire fat bill
into share bill na abana almost they will allow this bill to try criminals normal galamsey related cases and OSHA panels in almost they can also use non-lawyers to be part of the tribunal to try cases, but because of past experiences in Tina, the writers of the 1992 Constitution, they were very clear on the issue. Say, if a person is charged with criminal offense, the person should be given a fair hearing in a court of competent jurisdiction. That is Article 19, Clause 1 to that effect. To make some of the past events, the writers of the 1992 Constitution, they were clear on the issue. OSHA PNDC era now, the tribunals amount for calls, a lot of them, their human rights were violated. Ultimately, they can deny you saying obetimi access lawyers. They can also convict you based on rumors. So in Suntina, the writers for of the 1992 Constitution, they can say charge will be with criminal offense. In Pakono, that person should be given a fair hearing within a reasonable time within of a court of competent jurisdiction. Because OSHA Article 125 vested judicial power judiciary. And you be given access, you be given opportunity to access lawyers. Ebema processing like transparent. But OSHA tribunal and like the transparency of the process and very very bad.
So I'm trying to say Anka Chairman Wontumi I'm not talking about the summer boy friend is saying numerous forest once and semi. Nanka yes ye were a special quarter and no ne de ye debate galamsey matters and criminals. Abrantie ya oye immigration officer okoku onwa ni nua bema na anu de ya wakokota inti sa tribunal bill no yesete a ebeye mra wo maimu na sa court ni tumi bema inti nka sa abrantie ya immigration officer ye okoku ni nui enye fiansa na de bia wo bedi court akoni aba panels na ye ka say ye be fa people who are not lawyers. Yes, obi ana oye available at that time anke bia eko the jurisdiction side na ye beka ne so ebia oye obi a wo be dia dance here. What I say? But in that case, were you there? Have you seen this person here? Or the idea the boy no hun. Ebre opeja koto hanum se hun. Don't you see sanke no ebe boa afasting some of the cases rather than say court there be a court ebe tumi akwa bedube 2 years 3 years na still na nipa no guswa e court.
Enti your only solution to this issue will be saying see courts be they employ more judges. Rather than say, these corruption-related cases should go to tribunal. Meanwhile, the due process will not be followed.
Okay, so you say amount for court this tribunal, hona. Then say ye betin for no assay. That is how you are explaining it. Ye bet sentencing for when maybe they are not even at fault.
Yes, because the due process will not be followed when it comes to tribunals.
What makes you think that the due process will not be followed?
Because of past experiences in and the PNDC era. No matter course or tribunals amount for it may share be assuming you will not be given opportunity to assess lawyers near the court the entisa to look at in Tabia you want to fasten the processor. You can increase the construction of the number of court across the country. You can also employ more judges and make assembly. So rather than say also the tribunal so the tribunal by Casemia now they set up this kind of tribunal setting. And offices cannot NC hospital employ more judges and more here this corrupt related cases because while government constitution review most of the function of the tribunal are already been absorbed by the High Court. They don't see the reason why you say President Mahama assented to the tribunal bill. A waste of time. So I say, in 2% to fasten the process of adjudication of cases. May only advising we should increase the number of courts across the length and breadth of the country, and also employ more judges to adjudicate these cases rather than going to the tribunal for people's right to be violated.
As an MPP member, is it that you people are scared? Say, Biana, Moncroft, yeah, charge one to maybe prison very, and as a sentence one to prisons very early. Like
Osha, we in MPP any NDC assem issue to share the trade union congress which the association or like they speak about they speak for millions of like workers in Ghana. They are all against this bill. Internet MPP ni NDC assem na make us into be area about me assem no kind you are afraid that corrupt related cases now will not go into a favor your former ministers near former appointees, but your a lot of corrupt related cases or high court is here moody. Each time I want to make case in the free war, 1 billion or mutima convict no. And chief justice quite let it be about saying the judges are almost set on this corruption related cases no. I mean they should fasten the process and the judgment of KCBR. And I don't see the reason saying issues because of say the tribunal and by issues saying and call for back with them. When like anytime you can use the money out the tribunal setting court the far amount for judges among adjudicated cases we the anything issue and nothing issue by like tribunal no process no the due process will not be followed. It should be fair for everybody. As compared to courts now, the due process will be followed because I know you go there with your lawyers, you not be intimidated, but a tribunals, you be intimidated and that
intimidated by who?
By the members of the panel, because the members of the panel be appointed by the AG's office. To the best of my knowledge, and since the AG office, and Article 88, they are the like the people meet me a prosecuting amount for Okromano. Also, making sure so be found for meeting panel on this one or meet me they are sending their favor. But because courts, a judiciary, the judges are there. They're very difficult saying to every judge be obey my catch judge be saying to we in court same way so.
Okay, what do one is?
I'm the Manuesi.
Okay, Matia, mama ko comment section na say na me kan comment ni bi. Emilia say na I say this is so sad. God, why God bend this country because we are useless. Semo. Oususia said this is so sad. NPP and NDC can't help Ghana. Bright to say, oh my God, this is unbelievable. How can? Emilia said this nursing training should stop paying canteen fees and see whether the principal will ask the canteen fees. Okay, Bright, also good afternoon and good afternoon, dear. Honorable Ken Ejapon is a big prophet. The students should find out where the principal's children, where they attend school, whether they eat canteen or not. Okay, or him I say, hey, this is so sad. I won't you fish again. Emilia said, and I say, I never cry for Ghana people when there is rainstorm. Okay, Kwabena Ahinkan say good job, Nana. I'm watching you live from New Jersey. Thank you very much. Osunsi Hana ATP, well done. Massa, it's a big lie. NDC is far better than NPP. NPP never again. David Osei, we are prisoners in our own country. Looking at the food, it looks worse than the food given to prisoners. Okay, Nanaya, my brother no Baumia can be president. Okay, ask him for me if he will vote for his party 2028. Definitely as an MPP guy, there's all better on my party.
Oh, me shed the end is fire for the past year. Yeah, Wontumi bomb my tea. I'll vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the economic messiah.
The economic messiah. Obi abeso chi anu beti we chi anu na ya so ejumedi eni so mbre na so.
Okay. Mechia me MP Honorable Mike Edu for the supporter was supporting me so far. Mesa chia lawyer Kinsi Bonsu Twitwi obepre deputy secretary ewo Ashanti regional ti yehwe Ashanti regional ha ye ka lawyer obetima boa ama MPP nya nkunimde 2028 dia area lawyer bonsu twitwi obetima boa Ashanti regional chairman ama ye percentage nya last 2 years no ebetimi nkwinako 90% ebetimi edin nkunimde upcoming election.
Okay, Matia, Mada was ye papa say ye told sa efre will become one. Wontumi ababetre wadwin ewon samahodra ekoso ewo omangane ebsia Gideon ekasa edema the new patriotic party wono ena yete ninkane na unfortunately NDC communicator no wontumi amba mbeka yensa mo amode madwenche ba ye nyina so no twedi aponyankopon hyamu nyina ye papa njimeko biada roma ena medi showdown jumedi ebesom Danis garage Opel Lantra top Tacoma top V8 atwa ukohu wo mu ebenye bi edi amokasa hodro nyina no wom obi wom showroom Mondays ko Saturday ko se nwumbre nyina no wom eye available wom cars ne so de nkrata gusu de bia mekasa asem we se sika de wo ti atode a ohu no atode papa preko ene ya kwan nyina no atete aprapa nsan wan kotoka papa we ni beba awo so no na agese wonam highway be wan se o break fear be wan se we engine kra no a break it down e wo kwan mu yempe ne science ne me kan for Danis garage e de ama sabre se be hu wom na bra beje car wo pe 0550623377 obetumi afre wo mo pomesha akwan so de mo kumasi asokwa wo mo ni TI amas ena edi inhwani police ban for so eso masia wo mo so se men kan che se waposo a etutu no wechi ka se udompeni ade agese wontumi ntini mu nyina no oba na behu wo mo a wo menye bi e de ama any pharmaceutical shop and as a chemist shop bia obekọ bia no obenye bi e wo honom ato mo so mo pene dudu etu no obetimi akomisi herbal center imrom kumase na wakwa akwaje wodi 0244582993 obetimi afre wo mo na ono wo mo nso akasa mamida production team ni nyina ase hana ATP nsema hodo eba won krata ne no o de besom ye camera NAMC nso de Adwoa Sarfo na fe kwadwo ye bo a wo mo nsa no ejuma na echegu ye executive producer eye Mr Daniel ye bo a menso amsina ejum ejuma de besom medi ene nana ya se wa nyame adoma echina exactly 2 p.m. kosi 4 p.m. Yabasa swedi share e showdown jumedi so for now ne de makramo stay safe.
Kumasi Online.